Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and deliver weapons for the singing of our national anthem. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Scottsdale Saguaro High School, host site of tonight's basketball game, boys basketball game between the St. Mary's Knights, the visiting Knights, and the Saguaro Sabercats. We'll pause for the national anthem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vince Delisio from the Varsity Sports Show. I am joined by tonight's guest color analyst, his claim to fame is he was a former intern for the Varsity Sports Show. Oh, yeah, and he also plays a little quarterback from Corona del Sol High School. His name is Connor Ackerley. Connor, how are you?
I'm doing great today, Vince. How about you?
Not too bad. This is nice. It's like a reunion of sorts. You know, we worked together in the summer. You did a great, outstanding job of co-hosting the radio show throughout the summer. You did a heck of a job producing packages, and now you're sitting here doing some color. And we're gonna talk a little bit about your journey and what else you got going on. But first, let's talk about these teams. You had a chance to interview both head coaches. What was your opinion on starting with St. Mary's and Coach Lopez?
Yeah, Vince. Coach Lopez got a great thing going there right now. They're 13-4. They're looking at an open spot. Pretty young team, pretty tall team too. So it'll be interesting to see the dynamic between St. Mary's being really tall and Saguaro being really athletic. So
let's go to those interviews first with Coach Lopez. Take it away. Some technical difficulties. We'll get around to those as the game goes on, and we're going through the starting lineups right now. Who do you have for starting lineups, Connor, starting with St. Mary's?
For St. Mary's, I got number 1, Styles Phipps. I got number 3, Kenny White. Number 13, Caspian Jones. Number 15, Cameron Williams. And number 20, A.J. Mwandumba.
Okay, and then for the Knights?
For Saguaro.
For the Sabercats.
Yeah, I got number 0, O'Shea Bonner. Number 2, Jackson Tripp. Number 12, Mikey Shepston. Number 23, Justice Hines. And number 44, Joe Miller. Okay, and starting off with the tip, controlled by the Knights. Ball goes out of bounds and a turnover. Sabercat basketball. Justin Hines will inbound for the Cats. Hines to Bonner. Bonner brings the ball up court. Full court press by the Knights to start things off, and Tripp comes underneath, can't convert. Ball goes out of bounds. There was that height right there.
Yeah, they're noticeably a much larger team in green tonight.
Yep.
Shepston to inbound to Tripp. Tripp to Hines. Hines, a real playmaker with the basketball. And Shepston drives the lane inside, lays it up, can't get it to fall. And the rebound into the hands of Cameron Williams. Williams up court, left wing, the air ball picked up by Tripp. Tripp to Bonner. Bonner brings the ball up court for the Cats, lays it up and in, and the SaberCats lead off the scoring.
Great drive there.
Leading 2-0. Styles Phipps with the basketball, guarded by the freshman Shepston. Phipps underneath, a little play fake. It falls, and the foul.
Yep, once you get him in the air, it's pretty easy to get a foul there. Even if he misses it, it's 2 free throws.
Foul will be on Shepston. That's his first. And going to the line, number 1, Styles Phipps. Phipps, the 6'2 senior. First one is in. Bonner with the basketball. Tripp off to Hines. Hines drives the lane. Off to Shepston. Shepston inside, lays it up to Miller. Can't get it to convert. And ball into the hands of Cameron Williams. Williams off to Phipps across court. And off of the rim into the hands of Bonner. Little backcourt violation. Will turn it over.
So far, I'm liking the pace right now, though. They're getting in transition pretty well, and pace is looking good.
You know, for the SaberCat team has had they've been a little up and down this year. A young team, only 2 seniors on the roster, so it'll be interesting to watch as the game continues. Mwandumba off to Williams. Williams, no good. Picked up by Jones. Back to Williams, who lays it up and in. Williams, the 6'9 sophomore. Knights lead 5-2. Shepston brings the ball up court. Turned over, taken away, and the easy layup by Kenny White.
Can't have those bad passes like that when they're going to do the press.
Got a quick timeout by Coach Ramirez. We're going to head down to the Coach Ramirez mic.
Can I get a chair? Yes. Hey, don't run away. Don't run away when they're pressuring us. It's just get the ball to the middle of the floor. You got to be strong with it, okay, and sell it. They're reaching and stuff. Like, sell that when they try and take a swipe at you. But, hey, we've gotten a few good looks. We just got to finish at the rim, okay? Be aggressive. Keep looking. But handle pressure here, man. There's no reason they should just pick you, okay? Be strong with the basketball. Keep competing. Come on, man. Let's go right here.
Dude, Justice, right there, you could have hurt that guy on a fucking layup. I'm trying to do it.
There you have it. At the timeout, the Coach Ramirez constantly teaching. So your takeaway from that little speech there, Connor?
Yeah, I think a lot of what he said was really good. Emphasis on not turning the ball over, which has proved to be something that's happening early on in the game by that last layup that St. Mary's got. But overall, really good what he said there.
Tripp inbounds to Hines. Hines brings the ball up court. Double teamed early. And Bonner. Back to Tripp. Bonner top of the key. Guarded by Phipps. Bonner. Little crossover to Shepston. Miller for 3. And it's good! The 3-point basket by Joe Miller, the sophomore. Knights by 2, 7-5. Phipps drives the lane. Dishes to White for 3. No good. Into the hands of Tripp. Off to O'Shea Bonner. Bonner brings the ball up court. Bonner. Little crossover shoot from 22. No good. Off to Mwandumba. And the travel violation. Turnover. Cats with the basketball.
Yeah, I want to go back to that 3 by Saguaro. That press break was a lot better. A lot of them getting their offense, and the results already showing.
Amazing shot. Joe Miller with a strong inside presence. Lets people know he can shoot from the outside too. Hines inside, lays it up and in. Saw a seam and took it. Connor, we are seeing some good basketball tonight.
Yeah, seeing some good basketball, some good offense. It's good to see.
White inside, dishes. That'll be against Wandumba. That's his first. And SaberCats with the basketball. Over the top. Hines triple team, leaving Joe Miller open. And the Cats now lead 9-7. Phipps inside. Phipps from 10. Off the rim. Into the hands of Hines. Hines pushes up court. Hines takes it to Tripp. And Shepston. And the foul. Foul will be on Styles Phipps. That's his first. And Shepston for three. Off the rim, into the hands of Williams. Interesting. Tripp picks a quick one up under the basket.
We got a full 5-man change there from St. Mary's.
You wonder what that does to the continuity on the court, unless these 5 always sub together.
Could be, or maybe Coach wasn't happy with what he saw there, wanted to get everyone out of there.
Well, Noah Undua with the basketball and the shove. Shepston already picking up his second. Will have a seat. Once again, Mikey Shepston, the phenomenal freshman in the starting lineup for the SaberCat team. Ball inbounded to Undua, also a freshman. Had another foul against St. Mary's, turning it over.
Another unforced turnover from St. Mary's there.
As Tripp hurries the ball up court, off to Miller. Miller dishing. Trey K off to Hines. Hines on the wing. Hines takes the three himself, can't get it to fall. To Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Undua. Outside. The three goes. Colby Barnes. Knights lead by 1. Under 3 minutes remaining in the opening period. Tripp. Off to Mason Whitaker. Ball gets deflected and turned over. St. Mary's will have it back.
Yeah, that press is really giving Saguaro some issues right now.
Sebastian Hatzikorzian to inbound. To Undua. Undua. Back to Maciel. Maciel guarded by Bonner. To Barnes. Barnes drives the lane inside. And the three attempt by Undua, no good. Pimbert, errant pass, nearly goes out of bounds. Saved and last touched by Hatzikorzian. SaberCat basketball. Trey K inbounding to O'Shea Bonner. Bonner walks the ball up court. Bonner dishes to Hines. Hines sees a lane, takes it. Back to Pimbert on the rebound to K for three. And it's good! The three from Trey K. Cats by 2, under 2 minutes in the first. Little double team early as the Knights bring the ball up court. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Rodriguez. struggle ensues.
So far, I'm not seeing St. Mary's height really make a difference in the rebounding game. You know, Saguaro get an offensive rebound there and a second chance three. So
Owen Pimbert with his first. Ondua inbounds. Taken away by Hines. Hines pushes the ball up court. Back to Bonner from 12. Can't get it to fall. Barnes guarded by Whitaker. Whitaker doubles as the SaberCat football team's leading receiver, one of them. And the foul. Whitaker with his first. And Barnes will shoot one.
So far, I'm seeing a lot of sense of urgency in this game. It's looking really good, like some good basketball. It's a region game, so.
A big time region game. Yeah.
Teams are pretty familiar with each other.
Knights lead by 1. Bonner drives, shoots, scores, threads the needle, and the Cats by 1. 1 minute remaining in the opening period. Ondua. Underneath, taken away. Finding Whitaker to Neshoba Redhouse, and Kay once again. And the travel.
I'm seeing Saguaro do a great job of getting in transition, though. That's going to be pretty important if they want to pull off the upset tonight.
And an upset indeed that it could be. Errant pass goes out of bounds. St. Mary's will have it back. You mentioned the Knights undefeated in region play.
Yes, they're undefeated in the region play, first place right now. So I think if they win tonight, they clinch the region, and that's pretty important. People don't think it's that important, but it's important just for team confidence.
Travel violation will turn it over. Whitaker to inbound. Cats will have it back. Mason Whitaker, who's comes from an athletic family, younger brother on the JV team, and his father, the athletic director at McClintock.
Got some good connections there.
Yeah. O'Shea Bonner. Takei overthrew that one, and Knights will have it back. 30 seconds remaining in the opening period. Ondua walks the ball up court. Definite youth movement on this St. Mary's team is 3 freshmen in the lineup, or can be at any given moment for this Knights squad. Ondua against Kay. Dishes out to Barnes. Barnes looks to pass. Nearly taken away.
Great defense.
And at the buzzer, Cats lead the Knights 14-13. Let's head down to Coach Ramirez.
Chair. What happened? You got it. Hey. Listen. Expect their guys to come out with a little bit more intensity. Okay, a little bit more pressure. But I think they're going to be susceptible to fouling. Okay, I think they're going to be overly aggressive. Sell it. You got to sell it. If they're coming at you, man, you got to sell that thing. Nothing wrong with that. They're going to be ready to go. Shoot when you're open. Shoot when you're open. Don't be throwing shit. Shoot when you're open. Okay, and just keep playing hard and together. It starts on defense with us. With their starters in, take off the press right now. But keep being solid and playing in front. Right here. Cats on 3.
Okay, the ever-animated Coach Lucas Ramirez, and more teachable moments during the break. Connor, as you look at both coaches here, what's the strategy on each side, starting with St. Mary's to open this second period?
Yeah, they just gotta limit the turnovers right now. I think their press is working really well. It's speeding Saguaro up, so as long as they continue that, they should be in a good spot right now.
Okay. Speaking of Saguaro, in order for them to hang on to this lead or build on it, obviously they have to score, but what other things would you expect?
Yeah, I really like what Coach Ramirez said about they're going to play aggressive, so kind of sell the fouls here, and I kind of agree with that. And again, same thing on Saguaro's side with the turnovers. St. Mary's going to do that press. Just got to slow down and get the ball past half court and then get into your offense.
Okay, the turnover, the travel by Owen Pimbert, and the Knights with the basketball. Phipps back in the game for St. Mary's, guarded by Mason Whitaker. Phipps to Williams. Williams back to Phipps and White. Little double team action as players switch off. The long three, no good. Into the hands of Bonner. Off to Hines. Hines waiting patiently. And Bonner for three. No good. Quentin Witherspoon. And the travel. Cats will have it back. Lucky break.
Yeah, lucky break there. I like the offensive rebounding by Saguaro is looking really good right now. We've been saying that they're at a height disadvantage, but it's not really showing right now.
Well, Quentin Witherspoon, one of two seniors on this team, has some vertical ability.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Bonner. Off to Hines. Hines guarded by senior Kenny White. Top of the key. And Redhouse. No good. Phipps with the basketball. Cross court finds White. Inside. And Williams. Easy dunk.
Yep, there's that height right there. Easy dunk. You don't see that very often in high school.
Oh, when you're 6'9". My gosh.
Yeah.
Bonner. And Hines. Bonner for three. It's good. And they didn't give him the three. His foot was on the line. But Saguaro with a 1-point lead. Under 6 minutes.
You like to see that confidence from Bonner there to shoot that ball.
Taken away by Bonner. Here comes Hines. Lays it up. And the follow through. Count it. And he's fouled.
Bonner making a real impact right now on the glass, shooting the ball. Bonner's looking really good right now.
Williams with his first. Bonner will shoot one. Saguaro with an opportunity to take their biggest lead of the game with under 6 minutes remaining till half. Cats lead the Knights 19-15 as Phipps brings the ball up court. Mwandumba inside, lays it up and in.
Great job from Mwandumba there.
Hines bringing the ball up court. And Bonner. Bonner having a great game tonight, managing the offense. Back to Hines. Redhouse for three. No good. Deflected to White. To Phipps. Phipps for three. In and out. Back to Hines. Bonner. Looks, shoots from 20. Back into the hands of Hines.
Another offensive rebound.
Coming up on 4.5 remaining till halftime. Stick around, folks. Coach Ramirez will have a brief halftime conversation with our very own Connor Ackerley. Live. Redhouse from 15, in and out. Phipps with the rebound to Williams. Williams takes it and dunks it.
Wow.
Score is tied at 19. Bonner. Ball swatted away by Phipps. Little bit of sloppy play, and with the travel, Knights will have it back.
Yeah, you know, with the fast pace, you're going to get some plays like that. We might have a travel. The ball's loose. It's good to see everyone's hustling after the ball, though.
Definite competition down on the floor tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Jones, guarded by Hines. Jones loses the basketball. Regains. Can't get it to fall, and Hines. Whitaker lays it up off the glass. Cats by 2. White opts to take it up, and he's fouled.
Like seeing both these teams get the ball in bounds real fast, trying to offset that press. Back to that bucket by Whitaker there. That was just a great take to the rim. You know, I like to see Saguaro get in the paint against these bigger bodies, and they're kind of offsetting the size difference. So it's good to see.
Well, you look at each team on paper, and, paper is one thing, and obviously with the Knights having so much success, undefeated in region, a potential open team here, Cats are definitely giving them all they can tonight.
Yeah, they look very confident right now shooting the ball.
Trey K for 3! And the Cats lead by 2.
Just like that, very confident shooting the ball.
Phipps inside, and likely called against Whitaker. That is his second. As Phipps will shoot 2. Coming up on 3 minutes remaining till half. We'll run the pregame interviews at halftime so you can hear from Coach Damon Lopez from St. Mary's, and then some thoughts from Coach Ramirez pregame. Very interesting, insightful. Always something to learn by talking to these guys.
Oh, yeah, these guys, 2 coaches that really know what they're doing out here. Got 2 great programs. So, as we're seeing on display tonight.
Second attempt, no good. Joe Miller with the rebound. I got to tell you, it was interesting. We walk up to Damon Lopez, and I introduced you to him. What did he say? He said, your name sounds familiar. Another shot by Bonner. I thought to myself, I'm in the presence of royalty here when he recognized you. That was something.
I was surprised to see that.
You were surprised. Yeah. Okay. Nobody says that to me. They don't say, oh, yeah, I know you. They don't know you. Anyway. And the 20-foot jumper by Williams is good. 2.5 remaining. The errant pass goes out of bounds. Turnover. Cats lead by 2.
That's what the press does right there. It looks like guys are open down there, but they're forcing errant passes. It's probably the 3rd or 4th bad pass we've seen just because of the press tonight.
Interesting. Phipps walks the ball up court, guarded by Hines. A little pick action by Williams. Phipps, finger roll, can't get it to fall, and the foul.
Seeing St. Mary's do a lot better job of getting in the paint, drawing some fouls. We've been talking about the height difference, and they're going to get a lot of fouls with the height difference there because that's the best way Saguaro can guard that.
Trey K with his first as Phipps will shoot 2. And the potential to tie up the game here coming up on 2 minutes remaining. Second attempt is good. Stands packed tonight. Good home crowd. And the 30-second timeout, we'll send it down to Coach Ramirez.
Hey, stay up. Hey, finish the half. Be ready for some sort of maybe zone press or man press, trapping. Be strong with it here. I like that we're looking to throw it ahead and play fast, but just know who you're throwing to. And I don't mean that disrespectfully to anybody. Some guys can handle heat and pressure, a fastball with pressure. Some guys need it to be lobbed up a little. Here, man, finish the half. Cats on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Coach Ramirez preaching finish the half. Score is tied at 26, coming up on 2 minutes. Connor, is there a sense of urgency to get to the basket or just play it safe and try to play some defense?
Definitely want to still get to the basket. You know, we're in a tie ball game right now, and they've got to this spot by driving to the basket and drawing some fouls. So I'd like to see him continue to drive to the basket.
Hines looks to Miller. Miller thinking about taking it, doesn't. Redhouse does, and he hits it. The three from Neshoba Redhouse. And the Cats lead by 3. Phipps drives, double teamed, and fouled.
Wow.
And that'll be Redhouse's first. And just like that, chance to tie it.
Yeah, we're talking about driving to the basket for Saguaro, and that drive there and kick, they're generating open looks by driving to the basket because they're driving, it's crashing the defense down, and they're getting some open threes from it.
Off the rim into the hands of Joe Miller. Hines back to Miller. Miller, top of the key, guarded by Williams. Miller spins, dishes back out. Trey K to Redhouse for 3. No good, but he's fouled. That foul will be on 13, Caspian Jones, his first, and Redhouse will shoot 3.
Yep, there we go. We saw Coach Martinez talking about drawing fouls. They're going to play with aggression, and that's coming to life right now.
First attempt goes in. 2 more to go. Second attempt is upcoming. Nails it. And we got some substitutions here in the final minute and a half.
Yeah, it kind of feels like the difference in the game so far has been free throws right now. You know, St. Mary's has missed their last 3 free throws, and Saguaro's been almost perfect on free throws.
Redhouse hits all 3. Bonner checks back in. Neshoba Redhouse will have a seat. And the Cats lead by 4, final minute and a half. Be interesting to see, first of all, what questions you have for Coach Ramirez, and secondly, what his answers are going to be.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what he thought of the first half. I mean, can't be too mad about it right now. They're up 4 with a minute 25 to go, so probably like to see them cut down on the fouls, though. They're 5 fouls and 2 fouls right now, but if they're going to continue to miss some free throws, then go for it.
Hines with his second. And Jones's first attempt, no good. Redhouse checks back in. Owen Pimbert, starting defensive back for the school's state championship football team, will have a seat. Second attempt doesn't go in. Joe Miller, key rebound. Off to Bonner. Pass is deflected. Cats will have it back. 1:16 remaining. Cats with a 4-point lead.
Great job by number 11, Colby Barnes, there to stop that fast break, because that could have been an easy layup for Bonner.
Bonner. Guarded by Barnes. Losing the basketball and the foul. Best thing he could have done there, Bonner, was that foul.
Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, number 15, Cameron Williams, was charging down the court ready to dunk that ball once again.
Another dunk. Bonner with his first, and Phipps will shoot 2. First attempt, no good.
Man, they have some serious trouble at the free throw line right now. Like to see them get that fixed for the second half.
Second attempt off the rim into the hands of Miller. Once again, key rebound as Bonner brings the ball up court. Finds Miller for 3. No good. And Williams off to Phipps. Phipps drives. And the 3 attempt. And Jones.
That was just athleticism right there.
Wow. Bonner. Barnes with his first.
You know, Barnes is going to be mad about that foul, but that's really not that bad of a foul. It took off a few seconds there for Saguaro, and it's not going to give him any free throws.
Cats maintaining a 2-point lead as Bonner with the basketball. O'Shea Bonner. Top of the key, looks to make a move. Dishes to Kay. And the shove.
But yet again, St. Mary's had another foul to give, so ran off 13 seconds there. No harm, no foul.
Jones with his second. Bonner, 8 seconds. Clock continues to wind down. Off to Redhouse. Hines for three, and it's good! It's good! The three at the buzzer! And the Cats with their biggest lead of the game at halftime. We'll send it down to the floor. Here's Coach Ramirez.
Coach, what do you think you guys have been successful with in this first half?
Just playing together and sharing the ball well. It helps when you knock down shots, but it started on us for defense. We've gotten good stops. We've kind of gotten them out of their rhythm. But it's one half. You don't win a game in one half. I mean, it'd be awesome if we played a 16-minute game. I'd be the happiest guy in the world right now. But we play a 32-minute game, and we got to do it for 16 more. But hopefully it gives our guys belief that we can do it, and it's possession by possession and being really smart on both sides of the basketball.
Yeah, and what adjustments do you guys feel like you got to make in order to keep this 5-point lead?
Really no adjustments. Just got to keep playing hard on defense and offensively be patient.
All right, thank you,
cool,
Coach.
Thanks.
That was Coach Ramirez going into the locker room with a 5-point lead. He seems very pleased with his team right now.
Hi, I'm here with the Varsity Sports Show. I'm here today with St. Mary's head coach, Coach Lopez. Coach, how important is it for you guys to have some momentum going into the Open? You guys are in a great spot to be in the Open right now. How important is it to have some momentum going into it?
Well, it's extremely important. A lot of our teams, we don't start off as well in the beginning of the year, and all we preach throughout the year is playing our best ball in February through March. And anybody who's been a part of that tournament and done things, and most coaches generally say you want to be playing your best ball at the end. So we always try to format our season as such. We like to schedule tough early just to kind of see where we're at, and it kind of gives us some time to really work on some of the things we've got to get better at. And then hopefully by the end of the year, it all starts clicking in, and the guys start kind of gelling together and getting ready for the playoff run.
Yeah, speaking of, best ball of the year right now, you guys have won 12 straight games coming into this one. What do you feel like you guys have done well during those 12 games that you need to carry into tonight to continue the streak?
Well, I think our defense, in terms of team defense, has been a lot better. At the very beginning of the year, it was a lot of one-on-one, a lot of selfish D. I think our team defense has gotten a lot stronger. Our rebounding on both sides of the floor has gotten a lot better as well, too. So, and our execution has been better as well. So, anytime, this is kind of, even though we have Styles and we've got Kenny, our two senior guards in the backcourt, we have a young group that hasn't necessarily played a lot of varsity ball. So it took some time for us to really get together and gel, particularly on the offensive end as well.
And then what is one thing that Saguaro does well that you guys think that you need to stop in order to win this game tonight?
Well, Saguaro's always got great athleticism. And so, our job is to make sure that we try to match their energy, match their athleticism, keep things simple. We still want to play our game within the infrastructure that we have, but they love to utilize their athleticism, get out on the floor. They love to play physical defensively, and we just got to take care of the ball and take care of business tonight.
All right, that was St. Mary's head coach, Coach Lopez. For more on the Varsity Sports Show, I'm Connor Ackerley. Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yep. I'm here with Saguaro head basketball coach, Coach Ramirez. Coach, you guys have won your last 2 games. What have you guys done well the last 2 games that you want to carry on to tonight?
Yeah, we've done a good job playing hard, playing together, playing fast, and it started on defense on both ends.
What do you guys still want to look to improve on in order to be more prepared for the playoffs?
Just playing together and playing hard. I mean, I think you can always work on getting better at that.
Okay. And what do you guys need to stop St. Mary's from doing in order to win the game tonight?
We got to outwork them on the glass. We got to limit their point guard to as little as possible. But again, I think it just comes with a little bit of heart, a little bit of grit.
And does it feel like there's any difference in these region games as opposed to out-of-region games?
Yeah,
Is there
absolutely.
Like a familiarity?
Absolutely. Good question. You know, in region games, like, I think the
I'm here with Saguaro head basketball coach, Coach Ramirez. Coach, you guys have won your last 2 games. What have you guys done well the last 2 games that you want to carry on to tonight?
Yeah, we've done a good job playing hard, playing together, playing fast, and it started on defense on both ends.
What do you guys still want to look to improve on in order to be more prepared for the playoffs?
Just playing together and playing hard. I mean, I think you can always work on getting better at that.
Okay. And what do you guys need to stop St. Mary's from doing in order to win the game tonight?
We got to outwork them on the glass. We got to limit their point guard to as little as possible. But again, I think it just comes with a little bit of heart, a little bit of grit.
And does it feel like there's any difference in these region games as opposed to out-of-region games?
Yeah,
Is there
absolutely.
Like a familiarity?
Absolutely. Good question. You know, in region games, like, I think the temperature just naturally rises a little bit. And then on top of that, you know, you just keep pushing to play your best basketball at the end of the year, you know, so I think that's what increases the level of intensity as well.
Okay, that was Saguaro head basketball coach, Coach Ramirez. Thanks, Coach.
Hello, my name is Ella Walter-Sanchez for the Varsity Sports Show. Welcome to our halftime show. Last semester, I hosted the Scottsdale Sport Report on our weekly radio show, and now I'm here to give you an update on another high school sport, basketball, as well as give you a deeper insight into what makes Scottsdale sports so special from the athletic directors that are behind it all.
Saguaro basketball is doing really well. It's a young program this year, has some freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, kind of a dominant underclassmen program. And so, you know, in the wins column, they've struggled a little bit early on, but they're starting to gel and play their best basketball here in January.
As for the other schools in Scottsdale Unified, their records are as follows. For Coronado, 9-8 for the boys and 3-12 for the girls. For Desert Mountain, an impressive 14-4 record for the boys and 2-11 for the girls. Lastly, for Chaparral, 7-7 for the boys and 1-11 for the girls. As with every sport, we can see that there is an almost guaranteed spot for an SUSD school in the playoffs for basketball, and a very close spot for some other schools in the playoffs as well. Regardless of a playoff spot or not, the community that is high school sports, and specifically Scottsdale sports, is a special and uplifting one that sets up these athletes for a future of success.
Yeah, SUSD sports is awesome. Obviously, you know, there's a lot more out there than just athletics itself, and so I feel like, you know, emphasizing things like character, sportsmanship, and, you know, we're trying to make sure that we understand the big picture of this is what's you know, fun too. We're creating next year's our future's leaders, and so these young people are committing a lot of hours for their school, for their communities, representing their communities.
Make sure to stay tuned to the Varsity Sports Show for basketball and for the upcoming playoffs. For the Varsity Sports Show, this is Ella Walter-Sanchez. Enjoy the rest of the game.
I was kind of feeling anxious this morning, and then I came out here and we played hard, and it was just a good time. And like, I felt for myself, like, mentally, club soccer has really improved my mental health.
Before club baseball, my mental health was, you know, it was good, but could get better with baseball.
I'm here with Saguaro head basketball.
What a half. Vince DeLisio here, joined by my broadcast partner for this evening, former Corona del Sol and new Western New Mexico Mustang quarterback, Connor Ackerley. Connor, we'll get to talking more about that here in a little bit, but you're like the lucky charm tonight. You should be wearing a green suit handing out what are the four-leaf clovers? What is going on out here tonight?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I show up and they're up by 5 in the first half, and they lost on the 19th. They played St. Mary's and lost, and this is a completely different game right now. But they got to come out with the same energy that they had in the first half, because I feel like the real difference was the energy that Saguaro came out with. I think St. Mary's They didn't really match their energy in the first part of the game, and we saw that when Coach Lopez pulled all 5 of his guys. Obviously, he felt like they weren't kind of reciprocating that energy either. So,
well, you called it as we were talking to somebody that was sitting close to the team. You speculated. You said, he probably pulled all 5 because he wasn't happy with their play, and I thought, he's probably just trying to mix up, get more guys out there, get them. But you nailed it because that's why he pulled him out. He had some words and said that he was disappointed in their play. And so, all right, so let's make some predictions here. So what does St. Mary's need to do this half to win this game?
They're going to have more energy, more hustle. They're the taller team. As I mentioned a lot in the first half, is Saguaro was beating them on the glass pretty handily. Saguaro's getting offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. That's just simply unacceptable if you're going to be so much taller than another team. And St. Mary's got to make some free throws. They ended the half missing almost every single free throw of the first half. And it's the difference in the game right now. Saguaro's shooting the ball really, really well. They're shooting with confidence. St. Mary's needs to find a way to disrupt that confidence and try to get some confidence of their own.
Okay, you're the SaberCats. What do you need to do to win this game?
Just continue to apply pressure to St. Mary's. Continue to box out. The hustle is what's going to get them those rebounds and keep that lead. The moment that they start giving up offensive rebounds and second chance points, to specifically Cameron Williams, number 15, who's the tallest guy on the court, pretty obviously, that's when the lead is going to fall apart. So just continue to hustle, continue to make shots, shoot the ball with confidence, and get to the rim, and they should be fine.
A.J. Mwandumba to inbound the basketball for the Knights to start off this third quarter. SaberCats lead 35-30. Off to White. Kenny White. White brings the ball up court to Phipps. Phipps guarded by Redhouse. Makes a move inside. Lays it up and in. And Saguaro. O'Shea Bonner takes it coast to coast. Can't get it to fall.
Great job breaking the press, though.
Mwandumba to Williams. Back to White. Top of the key. Phipps for 3. No good. Williams. And Mwandumba for 3. And the signature dunk by Jones.
That's the offensive rebounds I'm talking about. As soon as that happens, it could get ugly for Saguaro.
Cats by 1. Hines tripped up. And the Cats regained possession. Trey K to inbound. K. Off to Miller. To Bonner. And the foul underneath. That'll be on Joe Miller. His first, excuse me.
Yeah, Saguaro's just got to continue playing their game, play a clean game. They didn't have many offensive fouls like that in the first half, so you'd like to see them, not do that as much in the second half.
White to Phipps. Phipps from 16. It's good.
Phipps is really shooting the ball with confidence right now.
Bonner to K. K finds Whitaker on the other end. Underneath to Miller. Lays it up and in. First points of the third quarter. And the Cats lead by 1.
That was textbook press break right there.
Phipps and K with the rebound. K, who only stands 5'10", going up and grabbing that board. Hines. Off the pick for 3. No good. Mwandumba off to Phipps. Mwandumba took too many steps and will turn it over.
Yep.
You know who the playmakers are out here, obviously. And when they play well, the team.
Things change a lot, yeah. For Saguaro, it's Bonner right now. He's playing a great game. Miller's playing a great game. For St. Mary's, Phipps has come out of the half really aggressive. He's shot every shot except for 1 so far. So,
ball taken away by White on the pass. Kenny White looks to go coast to coast, and he's fouled.
That right there was the aggression that Saguaro brought in the first half, that St. Mary's. I'm sure they talked about that in the locker room, is that they need to be aggressive and attack the basket, which is what Saguaro did in the first half. So
Trey K picks up his second as Kenny White will shoot 2.
see if they get any better at the free throws here in the second half.
White's first attempt goes in. Score is tied at 37. And White, second attempt goes in. Knights lead by 1. Full court press to Hines. Hines. Back to Shepston. Shepston, who saw limited action in the first half, is back in the third quarter. Hines underneath, and it goes.
What a shot against a taller guy there.
And Jones spins, shoots, and nails it.
Great shot. Jones having a great game.
Hines is fouled by Mwandumba. That is foul number 2.
You could definitely see the difference in St. Mary's right now from the first half to the second half. They look a lot more alive. They look ready to play. So it's gonna create for a great second half.
Bonner to inbound. Bonner looking to cross midcourt stripe. Takes it up, and the foul.
That's what attacking the basket does for you. You'll get to the free throw line a lot easier. And Coach Ramirez was talking about it in the first time out, actually, which was like 2 minutes into the game. He was talking about how drawing fouls is going to be very important for them, and that's what they're doing right now.
Ondua with his first, and Bonner hits one. One more coming. Score tied. Into the hands of Jones. Jones, just a junior, nails the 3.
Yeah, they can't give up open threes like that if they want to win this game.
Knights up by 3. Hines. Back to Bonner. Bonner takes it and makes it.
Great shot there.
The pure desire tonight with this SaberCat team.
Yeah, Bonner's the leading scorer right now with 14, and you'd really like to see him continue to keep scoring for Saguaro if they want to win.
And Miller chasing down the rebound into the hands of Shepston. Hines.
Great rebound by Miller, though, over the taller guy there. That's what I was talking about in the first half. Saguaro just kind of seemed like they wanted it more. I mean, Cameron Williams for St. Mary's stands at 6'9", and Miller got the rebound over him right there.
Hines will have a seat. Hines with 3. As Ondua will inbound for the Knights. Knights up by 1. Ondua to Kenny White. White guarded by Shepston. The 20-footer nails it. Bonner nearly losing the basketball. And Williams down court finds White. The easy lay-in. Knights now up by 5. Quick foul by Ondua. That'll be his second.
Yeah, I mean, St. Mary's is playing with a lot more urgency than the first half, and Saguaro hasn't really had a response for it yet. So we'd like to see them get back to how they were in the first half. Bonner to continue to shoot the lights out, but they got to get past half court first to break this press.
It's like a light switch turned on with this Knights team in the last couple of minutes, and like you said, more of a sense of urgency.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Lopez gave him a rousing speech in the locker room. Let him know that this is a game they really want to win.
Kay loses the basketball out of bounds. Knights will have it back. Jones to inbound the ball. Jones, who stands 6'7".
Yeah, they have a really tall team, and I thought it would be a factor, and it's turning out to be one in the second half here.
Phipps. Foul will be on Mikey Shepston. That's his third, which will definitely hurt as he will take a seat. O'Shea Bonner back in the game.
I'd like to see Saguaro continue to draw fouls from St. Mary's and slow this game down and try to win it with free throws.
Jones. Pimbert picks up his second as Jones will go to the free throw line and shoot 2. 2:59 remaining in the third. First attempt goes in. Knights now lead by 6. Third quarter, definitely, as we said, the light just turned on.
Yeah, Coach Lopez made some great adjustments in the locker room for the Knights, and it's paying off right now. They just look like a completely different team.
Pimbert tries to thread the needle inside, and the Cats will have it back.
Seeing Saguaro do a lot of things that they did well in the first half, like the offensive rebounds right now, and forcing up some shots that St. Mary's probably shouldn't take, but the turnovers, the ill-advised passes are kind of making their offense stagnant and offsetting the good things they're doing off the glass.
They've had some water on the floor, and one of the officials will dry it off. 2:44 remaining in the third. Knights with a 6-point lead. Drake to inbound the basketball. Okay. Looking for a teammate, finds Joe Miller underneath to Bonner. Bonner, left wing, backs off, setting the offense up. Finds Kay. Back to Bonner. Bonner from 22 at the buzzer, can't get it to fall. Jones off to White. White looks, finds Ondua for 3. No good. Williams back out to Phipps. And Pimbert will pick up his third foul.
Seeing a lot of impactful SaberCats here getting in foul trouble early in the third quarter, early in the second half, really. I'm thinking that Coach Lopez went in the locker room thinking about drawing some more fouls against the SaberCats.
Jones. First attempt is good. Knights extending their lead. This is their largest lead in quite some time, leading by 7.
A lot better free throw shooting from the Knights in the second half, which I still think is a difference in this game.
Second attempt goes in. Ball goes back to St. Mary's on the inbound pass. White to inbound the basketball. Knights with an 8-point lead. White underneath to Phipps, lays it up and in. Knights by 10. Bonner to Hines. Hines pushes the ball up court, double teamed, and fouled.
Yeah, drew the foul there, but Saguaro just can't seem to get comfortable with this press that St. Mary's is doing. It's yielding a lot of success right now in the second half that it wasn't yielding in the first half for them.
Jones with his third as Bonner will inbound the basketball to Redhouse. Redhouse. Pass gets deflected out of bounds. Cats will have it back. Redhouse to inbound. To Bonner. Bonner double team. Off to Hines. Hines looks to make a move against Williams. Bonner guarded by Phipps. Bonner. Back to Hines. Hines for three. No good. Into the hands of White. Jones drives inside. Takes it up and won't count it as it's Joe Miller with his third. Jones will shoot two. We'll see if their string of success here at the free throw line continues, and it does.
St. Mary's starters get a lot longer run here in the second half, which, obviously they're playing a lot better to start the second half than they did to start the game. But, I think that what Coach Lopez did to start the game sent the right message. I mean, obviously these guys are playing with a lot more fire right now than they were in the first half.
Leading by 12. Hines. Guarded by Andua. Back to Miller. Miller. Can't get it to fall. And Williams with the rebound. Williams takes too many steps. I thought I saw a travel.
Yeah, Williams on the drive there. We haven't seen that from him really at all today. He's kind of just been a rebounding machine for them. I think it would be very big for St. Mary's if he would get more aggressive driving the ball.
I believe the foul was on Mason Whitaker. Which would make 3 if that were the case. Williams and the Knights extend their lead to 14.
I mean, right now, the hoop could not get any bigger for St. Mary's, and the hoop could not get any smaller for Saguaro. That's really just feels like a confidence thing at this point right now. Got to see Saguaro get some confidence back there.
As Hines goes underneath to Miller, lays it up and in. 30 seconds remaining as Hines goes for a steal. Phipps controlling the basketball.
Great job of breaking the run there by Miller, though. That was an important basket for Saguaro.
15 seconds. Phipps obviously draining the clock here, trying to get the final shot. Will get it underneath to Williams, lays it up and in. Knights up by 14. What a third quarter. Let's go down to Coach Ramirez.
44, 54. 58. Sits. Hey, you can't get, that was a good job pressuring him. I would have said maybe even give him a little more. But the help, you guys left such a big enough gap. You let him get through there, and then it let him get to a dump down. Your help's got to be really, really good. Okay, especially the bottom guy. Look, play hard. Some of our energy's gone down. I know you're getting fouled. I know they're getting calls and we're not, but you got to play through it. You have to. Handle the basketball. Be strong with it. Finish when you get in the scoring area. Shooters when you're in. Knock down shots. Let's go. Cats on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Connor, your thoughts?
Yeah, good stuff from Coach Ramirez there. Just get back to basics. I like what he said about the help defense there. Boxing out is going to be really important for them. I mean, we saw the electric dunk from number 13, Caspian Jones, on St. Mary's. That felt like it kind of got St. Mary's going there. It kind of started the run. So, yeah, boxing out is going to be really important for Saguaro.
Bonner with the basketball to start this fourth quarter. The 20-foot jumper, can't get it to fall. Jones with the rebound. Jones brings the ball up court, takes it, and the foul before the shot.
I think we got out of bounds.
Oh, okay. Yep. All right, Miller took a shot to the head, and he'll have a seat.
Yeah,
Probably go see the trainer.
Hopefully he's okay. He's been pretty pivotal for Saguaro today.
And a backcourt violation. Pimbert. Knights will have it back.
I don't know about that one. That was a little bit ticky-tack right there. But again, the St. Mary's press is yielding some results for the Knights.
SaberCats have quite the uphill battle in this fourth quarter. 7.5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, they're going to have to string some stops together. They're going to have to try to keep the ball out of the big man's hands on the Knights. If they can get some stops, then I feel like Bonner could get hot enough. If Miller can get back in the game, he can get hot enough for this to be a comeback.
Cats will have it back. Official may have changed his mind on that one.
Yeah, I think the other official saw the right call there and convinced them they made the wrong call.
To Bonner. Bonner guarded by Undua. Bonner. Ball goes out of bounds on the pass, and the Knights will have it back.
Yeah, they might just be forcing it a little bit, trying to come back, with one shot, feels like.
Undua underneath. And the foul. That is Shepston's fourth foul. So you have a situation. Do you play through it? Do you have a seat? What do you do?
I'd definitely give the starters some more run here. You'd like to see them kind of get it back, get the confidence back. The next game they play is going to be a playoff game, so you'd like to have them end the regular season on a good note here. See if they can get a little run going.
Bonner kicks it out to Shepston. Shepston with 4 fouls stays in the game. Hines can't get it to fall. White with the rebound. Knights lead by 16. And a little alley-oop attempt. Ball was overthrown. Cats will have it back. Under 7 minutes remaining in the ball game. Whitaker.
Maybe getting a little too flashy there from St. Mary's.
Yeah.
But when you're up 16, maybe you've earned the right to do that.
Folks, make sure that you head over to our social media after the game. Give us a couple hours. You'll see some interviews posted with our very own Connor Ackerley speaking to Coach Lucas Ramirez and tonight's SaberCat player of the game. You've got your short list that you're already working. And
yeah, we got some good candidates tonight. We had some good shot making tonight, good offense. So it'll be a tough decision for me.
Bonner. And off the pick. May have been a little too aggressive there, and Pimbert picks up number 4.
Yeah,
Pimbert will have a seat.
Might have been shuffling the feet a little bit on that screen there.
Undua to Jones. Phipps, the deep 3. No good. Bonner finds Shepston up court. Takei lays it up and in.
Good transition offense there.
Can't trade baskets. Hines, other end, takes it up. Beautiful layup.
Great move. It's good to see that they're still playing hard.
Knights by 14. Phipps. Offensive foul. That'll be on Phipps.
Great defense there.
Phipps with his second, and K to inbound. 6:03 remaining. Bonner brings the ball up court. To K. K. Back to Hines. K. The deep three off the rim into the hands of Ondua. And taken away, Bonner. Ball is deflected.
And going back to that last Saguaro possession, I feel like, St. Mary's kind of baiting them into taking some shots that aren't really shots that they should be taking right now, and it's working. Saguaro needs to do a little bit better job of trying to get some better looks for their offense.
Ondua picks up foul number 3. Bonner. Coming up on 5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Knights lead by 14. Hines. Back to Shepston. Looking to make a move against Phipps. Spins, shoots, and scores. 5 minutes.
That's Shepston's first points of the game there, and that's a big basket for him out there.
Surprising.
Yeah.
Phipps sees a seam, takes it, and is fouled.
And Phipps, his burst to the basket and his speed and explosiveness is really giving Saguaro issues right now.
Drake with foul number 3, as Phipps will shoot 2. Under 5 minutes, 4:49 remaining. First attempt, no good. Phipps, who stands 6'2", second attempt off the rim, and the follow-up by Jones.
Just not a good job of boxing out there, and that's what Coach Ramirez was talking about in that timeout.
Trey K for 3. And the Cats clawing their way back in. Phipps off to White for 3. No good. Jones.
Again, they're just not doing a great job of boxing out there, leaving bodies, to run at the rim. And with a guy that athletic and that big, you can't let that happen, because things like that will happen.
Jones picks up foul number 4. Drake to inbound.
I think a fan just got ejected. Yeah, it looks like that ref just ejected a fan.
Okay. I apparently missed the drama.
Something happened with Whitaker and that fan, because Whitaker was waving goodbye.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a shame, because not only we have young people on the court, but we have apparently adults that act like children in the stands.
Yeah,
Hines
always a few like that.
Takes it and makes it.
Shot there for Hines, get over the taller guy. He's now at double digits, as well as Bonner.
Under 4 minutes remaining, as Jones is fouled on his way to the basket, and a technical assessed. Miller with foul number 4, and yep,
on Jones.
I've been keeping track. I could have sworn that would have been 5 on Jones, but I don't know.
I think they just gave. Is that another technical?
I think he may have fouled out.
Yeah, I think you were right. I think that technical should be 5 for him. Yeah, we're gonna go get that checked on how many fouls Jones has for St. Mary's. And the free throw from Jones is good. I guess they must not have counted the first free throw there from Jones, so he gets another chance, and he hits it.
Well, anyway, so Trey K will come back and get the technical shots.
But Jones having 4 fouls is a big deal for Saguaro. He's been the one that's hurting them on the glass. They really should go after him. Offensively, they should drive at him, try to draw that 5th foul from him getting out of the game. It could turn this game around for them.
First attempt is good. Second attempt, nails it.
Yeah, Trey K has provided a really big spark off the bench for Saguaro today. He's got 11 points right now, which is the most of anyone on the bench. So, yeah, it's good to see someone contribute off the bench for Saguaro.
Hines to Bonner. 3:45 remaining with the Knights and an 11-point lead. Bonner to K. K. Stutter step. Bonner. Bonner spins, shoots from 15, nails it.
Great move by Bonner there.
Back into single digits as the Cats trying to make a little run here in the closing minutes of the ball game. Phipps shoots. Ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Yeah, Caspian Jones for St. Mary's is playing a little bit aggressive for someone with 4 fouls. I'm honestly surprised he didn't pick up his 5th there, trying to get that rebound.
As Bonner walks the ball up court, under 3 minutes left. Sense of urgency now for the Cats. Hines takes it and makes it. And the foul. Nope. They're going to call goaltend there, but he made the shot anyway. Knights by 7. Phipps walks the ball up court. Phipps guarded by Hines. Phipps spins, shoots, can't get it to fall. And Williams, second effort. Stoppage in play. And another ejection.
This is getting a little bit outrageous to me.
The official kicks another fan out of the arena. The official's telling them to leave.
Yeah, it looks like 2 St. Mary's fans there. Kind of celebrating that they got kicked out of the game. It's a little odd, but it is what it is.
I hope they got charged full admission.
Yeah.
Hines. Bonner nearly losing the basketball, still keeping it alive, and Whitaker underneath lays it up and in.
Great take to the rim by Whitaker.
70-63, 2 minutes remaining. Phipps with the basketball. Walks the ball up court. Guarded by Hines. Phipps.
Oh.
And the missed alley-oop. Trey Kay, one of the smallest players on the court, with the rebound. Hines.
Slow it down here if you're Saguaro. This is a huge possession for them. Try to exploit this mismatch right here.
Bonner for three. No good. Phipps with the board. And 1:25 remaining. Knights up by 7. Phipps spins, drives, shoots, and gets it.
That was a great display of dribbling there from Phipps.
Bonner. And the foul.
Almost got that one to go. That would have been huge.
Ondua. Bonner. First attempt is good. Knights.
Really impressed with the way Saguaro has been able to fight back in this game.
Bonner's second attempt is good. Knights by 7. Williams all alone. Kenny White, 50 seconds remaining. And the foul. And that should do it for Shepston.
But this is what I was talking about for the starters for Saguaro and why you should have pulled them, because now they have something to build off of going into the playoffs. They played a great fourth quarter. I think they're outscoring St. Mary's in the fourth quarter right now. So just a little bit of momentum for them taking to the playoffs.
White. First attempt is good. Definitely a much better fourth quarter for Saguaro than the third, as White hits both. 45 seconds remaining. Bonner couldn't hit the three, and White with the rebound. Ondua. .26 seconds remaining. And Phipps will take it.
Surprised they went to score that early, but I guess Saguaro was playing some aggressive defense.
Red House on the other end. And that'll do it, folks. The St. Mary's Knights continue their winning ways, defeating the SaberCats 76-67. Thanks again for tuning in. On behalf of our broadcast and production team, Technical Director Chris Youssef, Ben Munawira in production, Davis Noble, and my broadcast partner, Connor Ackerley. Connor, we got to do this again sometime?
Yeah, I'm excited. I had fun tonight.
Yeah. My name is Vince DeLisio from the Varsity Sports Show. Make sure to listen in Saturday morning, 8 to 10 on AM 1060. First hour local. Second hour is our national show on the Sports Map Radio Network. Have a good night, everyone.